Remember a boat coming towards me, and I woke up in the hospital. While I was recovering, I went on a show on TV talking about my story, and people from all around the world wrote to me afterwards. But one man's letter stuck out of all the rest. His name was Morgan McWhird. He was on the bridge that day with his mother. He was next to me when I jumped. He wrote to me, "Kevin, I'm so very glad you're alive. I was standing less than 2 feet away from you when you jumped. It's haunted me until right now watching the show, because no one would ever tell me whether you lived or died." He added, "By the way, Kevin, there was no shark. But there was a sea lion. And the people above believed it to be keeping you afloat until the Coast Guard boat arrived behind you." After I recovered, I decided I wanted to turn my story into something positive. I started visiting schools and speaking about prevention. At first I was terrified. I had never spoken in public before. But I pushed through the fear. I knew I had an important message to share. My first speech was at my former high school. I walked onto the stage and looked out at the crowd of students staring back at me. My hands were shaking and my mouth went dry. But then I made eye contact with a boy in the front row who reminded me of my teenage self, shy, lonely, hurt.